if you're working on your English speaking, maybe aiming for an exam like IELTS, you probably know that feeling. You've done the work, you know the rules, but then you have to actually speak, and suddenly it's all just basic phrases. So today, our mission is to take apart a real beginner's answer about online activities and figure out how you can lift that kind of response up to a band 7 level or even higher, where you're really using English effectively.
Exactly. And often it's not about learning loads of brand new stuff. It's more about tweaking what you already know, getting past those simple sentences that feel safe but actually hold you back. We're going to pinpoint those common beginner mistakes and look at how to add a bit more complexity, use better words, and importantly, make your ideas connect smoothly.
What do people do online in their free time? Please go ahead and answer this question.
People enjoy social media like Instagram or Facebook and just check news from online news site.
Corrected sentence. People enjoy social media like Instagram or Facebook and just check news from online news sites. Native speakers opening sentence. In their free time, people often turn to the internet for various activities. Native speakers complete answer. In their free time, people often turn to the internet for various activities. They enjoy using social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook to stay connected with friends and family. Additionally, many people check news from online news sites to stay updated with current events.
Thanks for your answer. You're on the right track, but to aim for a band 7 or higher in IELTS Speaking Part 3, you'll need to expand your answer with more detail and examples, use accurate grammar, use a wider range of vocabulary and sentence structures. Let's go through your response in full. 1. Your original answer. People enjoy social media like Instagram or Facebook's and just check news from online news site. 2. Corrections and feedback. Problem explanation, suggested fix. Facebook's apostrophe makes it possessive, incorrect here. Facebook, just check news from online news site. Awkward grammar and vocabulary. Check the news on online news sites or read online news. Too short, needs more development. Add more examples, details, or reasons. People enjoy social media, good but very basic. Add verbs like scroll through, share content, or stay in touch for variety. 3. Band 7 plus sample answer. In their free time, many people go online to use social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. They often scroll through their feeds, post updates, or chat with friends. Others like to read online news or watch videos on YouTube or streaming platforms. Some people also enjoy playing games or listening to music. Overall, the internet offers a wide range of ways to relax or stay connected during free time. 4. Vocabulary explanations, English. Scroll through, to move through content on a screen, like on social media. Feed, the stream of updates and posts on social media. Platform, a website or app people use, such as Instagram or YouTube. Streaming, watching videos or listening to music directly online. Stay connected, to keep in touch or interact with others regularly. 5. How to improve your answer. Area, tip, grammar. Review plural singular forms, e.g. news sites, not news site, and article use, the news. Vocabulary. Use more varied verbs, browse, scroll, stream, chat, instead of just check or enjoy. Detail. Always expand with examples and reasons. Don't stop at one short sentence. Fluency. Try to speak in full sentences and avoid ending abruptly. Use linking words like also, for example, or in addition.
Right, let's get into it then. We had this beginner answer, pretty typical, about online stuff. It was something like, people use Instagram or Facebook's, they just check news from online news site. Short, gets the idea across, but yeah, definitely not hitting those higher bands. What jumps out at you first?
Well, straight away, those little grammar points. They seem small, but they matter. Like Facebook's. Facebook is just the name, right? Doesn't need that possessive as, it should just be Facebook. And online news site. You'd usually check more than one, wouldn't you? So online news sites, plural. Oh, and we usually say check the news, using that article, the. These details, plurals, articles, possessives, they're fundamental for accuracy.
Good point. Precision matters. But okay, grammar aside, that answer, it's just so short. Just check news. There's no substance there. How do you expand on something that basic without just waffling?
Yeah, it's too brief. That's where adding detail is key. A Band 7+ answer doesn't just state a fact. It elaborates. It gives examples, maybe reasons. Think of like adding color to a sketch. Instead of just check news, a stronger answer might explain why they check the news, or perhaps what kind of news, or how often.
And I guess that's where better vocabulary comes in too. The improved version we looked at used words like scroll through, feed, platform, streaming, stay connected. They just sound, well, more advanced, don't they? What makes those words work so well?
They absolutely do. They show a wider vocabulary, sure, but also a better understanding of the topic itself. Scroll through, that's specific, right? It paints a picture of how you look at content, not just check. Your feed, that's a specific term for what you see on social media. More precise, using platform shows you understand it's part of a bigger system, not just an app. Streaming clearly defines watching video or listening to audio online, different from downloading. And stay connected, that captures the purpose of social media really well. It's about relationships. It's much richer than just saying use. So it's not just knowing the word, it's using it in the right place, naturally.
Okay, that makes sense. So for someone listening now thinking, right, I did the difference, but how do I actually do that? What are the practical steps? How can you start building better sentences today?
Great question. Let's break it down based on those common issues. First, grammar accuracy. Keep an eye on those basics we mentioned. Plurals, singulars, articles like a, and, the, correct possessives. Don't just fix errors, try to understand why it's the rule.
Right, nail down the foundations.
Exactly. Second, vocabulary expansion. Try to move beyond simple verbs like check, or enjoy, or use. Think about more active, descriptive words, like for online stuff, maybe browse, scroll, stream, chat, engage with. And learn words that go together collocations, like binge watching a series, or your digital footprint.
Okay, so better verbs, better combinations.
Third, and this is really important, adding detail and examples. Always push yourself to expand. Ask yourself those W questions. Who? What exactly? When? Where? And crucially, why? Answering those forces you to give specifics, reasons, examples. It makes your answer much richer, less superficial. Don't just stop after one short sentence.
Got it. Expand, explain, give examples.
And finally, fluency and cohesion. Practice speaking in full sentences. Connect your ideas. Don't just jump from one point to the next. Use linking words. Things like also, for example, in addition, however, so. These aren't just fancy words. They act like signposts for the listener, guiding them through your thoughts. It shows control.
That's really clear, actionable advice. So pulling it all together, it's about getting the grammar right, using richer vocabulary smartly, always adding that layer of detail and examples, and then making sure it all flows together smoothly.
Precisely. You know, the real deep dive in learning a language isn't just collecting words like stamps. It's about understanding how to use those words, how to structure your thoughts, to express more complex ideas clearly and effectively. So I'd encourage you, try to apply these ideas in all your English communication. Every conversation, even just thinking things through in English in your head, is practice. You might find those Band 7+ type answers start feeling much more natural sooner than you think.